the economy of Bukedea received 16.2 billion shillings. And this money has gone to 16,750 households. It's rotating within, That's a very big boost. Within a period of 1 year, you have 16 billion circulating within our economy. The purchasing power has gone up, and I'm sure even those who didn't receive direct PDM funding are also benefiting from the spillover. If you have a small shop, a small kiosk within your locality, now the PDM beneficiaries are buying from you, the soap, the sugar, a matchbox. So somehow this money has done a lot, and at the end of the day, everybody will really be, I think the poverty levels are going to reduce further because of the spillover effects of such an investment within Bukedea. Yeah, people have appreciated so much that those who at first were skeptical are wishing they had been on board. And I'm sure the next batch, when we receive the next tranche of money, there will be scramble for these funds. People have seen the benefits.
One, I want to thank the PDM Secretariat for coming down this way at the district level. Severally, we tend to interact in Kampala, but for you to give your time to come to the district, I think we appreciate as the leadership at the lower level. We want to appreciate His Excellency, who was the brain behind PDM. Parish development model has impacted a lot, and indeed a lot, to the people. The government has had very many interventions. Wanawa Gagaole, youth livelihood, women enterprise, mention them, Mbioga and the like. But this one has been really unique in its own way, because it has touched the fellow down here at household level. As a district, we appreciate. We have so far received 16.253 billion, and we have had 152 parishes, and the number of beneficiaries have been 16,756, giving us a total percentage of 99.8. And there is a lot of impact in terms of economic empowerment to our people. And once again, we want to appreciate the President who hatched this idea and made sure that people of Uganda and also Bukedea benefit from this program. The population is happy, and at least there is a very big impact in the community as of now. Okay, there are isolated cases, but we continue sensitizing them, those who could have maybe misdirected these resources. But by and large, a bigger population has gotten changed. People are doing savings, people are doing at least some projects, poultry, piggery, goat keeping, and the like. So I imagine that if we continue in this kind of arrangement, I want to believe we shall definitely move into money economy.
This is Tamula, Ward Bukedea PDM Sacco, and me speaking, I'm called Obela Solomon. I'm the chairperson of the Sacco. On my left-hand side, I am with my treasurer who works along with me. He's called Akol David, and on my right, I'm with Mr. Otil John Peter. Is the chairperson, Loans Committee. In Bukedea Sacco, we are really happy that we have got all what it needed to give out these funds. We registered 318 beneficiaries in the Sacco. In the 318 beneficiaries, they came from the 14 groups that were registered for the fund that came in. In the Sacco, we gave around 148 people the money. That the money that we received was 107 millions in our PDM SACCO account, and that money was given to the 148 people. All people who received the funds, they really participated in the activities that they were supposed to do. Like we had the cassava growing groups, we had the soybean growing groups that are doing really perfectly well, and we had also the fishery farmers who had a group. I will take you and you see it also. It is really doing well. We have got even maize farmers groups that are involving themselves in growing maize. We have got several groups like poultry. We have some farmers also who are doing poultry in this SACCO. We really thank the government of Uganda with all what they have helped to ensure that people benefit. People have changed their livelihoods. Like their livelihoods have really changed. We have always moved to check on them, and they are really testifying that the program is really beneficial, and they are requesting for more and more.
Here we are now. We are at Obiro Fish Farmers PDM group. Actually, this group benefited from PDM. There are 11 members, and out of the 11 members, 5 got the money. When they got their money, they put their money together, and they decided to construct these 5 fish ponds we are seeing around. Since the construction was very expensive for them, they decided to construct, but only stock to one of the fish ponds. They started with catfish, this catfish which is here. And they stocked 1,000 fingerlings of catfish, which are in this fish pond. The balance of the money, they bought feed. The level they are now, the fish is due for marketing, but they don't have harvesting gears. What they got was actually small. Otherwise, we'll be able now to see. They are expecting when money comes for the other people who didn't get, they will stock all these 5 fish ponds with fingerlings. Why they picked on catfish? When you see at the moment the color of this water, it is not clean. Catfish doesn't mind so much the type of water it lives in. And yet it is actually a very big challenge for fish. They always need water. That's one of the reasons as to why they went for catfish instead of tilapia or the other. You can feed it locally, and it also grows faster than a tilapia. Otherwise, the youth are actually happy, and they are only wishing, and it's their prayer. The others also get the money, or even given more money, because you can see what they have done manually. The community is already on their case. They want to buy, but they have not yet gotten proper harvesting gears. Otherwise, market is in abundance. More especially now when there is a quarantine for meat, fish is selling like a hot cake. So market is not a challenge. The only thing is now how to pick it out and take to the market. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. My name is Jore Roslyn. I'm actually a member of the PDC, but since it is my role to see that I encourage these communities, these groups, that's why I actually have decided to say this. We are so grateful to the government of Uganda, especially our Papa President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We are so blessed to have him, the man who thinks ahead of everybody. And I thank the lower local government, our RDCs, our wealth corporation, our district officers, the LOC5, everybody.
Ikapunlo igwetor sikorele dumaitai OPDM. Yala maso noi anejai a president Yoweri Museveni. Ibo nikaru yala maso narai ana fiso ikabulu adumuna meda acho ana atisi apukuri a project lo happy de kole ayala mi ko no president lo Uganda Yoweri Museveni ana akini so aya una project lo PDM group so lo kwap ay down
ngara kisika pulu itunga opposition lo po noi na arai na soditi kapa jara isisiana ken a poto itunga odomutu pola domna tisirgina poto odomutu ikinyomolu a jokoka odomutu itiangida kati lu ipegi a poto odomutu itiangilu a jokoka luda kwana esimeda kesi kokoto moja utene lokalia akota nga shalami kini papa president Museveni be yalama noi kano esoma anesi da shauna nga neje deke na ara geo ni na geo na ageo ne de kasubu ni Teso kape Bukedia mame president le seunit le mina Teso ke mina papa president Museveni deni na wuni kini nesidona PDM e mame dio president le homo motori eponela ijaikin itungalu okwap adumu na ganga takati angin na ari wanyujo otoma o percentage la sate 80% e right ni twane ni chana chot e mamede proto e mameda ne pelori aduma ni I think a million rationis mamele musho Teso ne itwanlo kwa mame pelori mameritingi tore million tida kwenye shala mikete papa president Museveni be obusi
twane ni sana kini sai piti pege yesi technical staff lopo eja otemu kat lo veterinary apotisia na kisi sono epiti pege eso makapugane ipege lo si son dan eja sa korio ko li pisitos lueta makita jokisi agwel nete so dan eja ngun ngesi dom na si pege lu na reja si beneficiaries dabo bo lui benefiting ai to pote ngunda agweleta ni jaso epege nyesi boreni ngara kini ja tipet epege imeda ikini ja tipet so makini ji bore yeni koto joke di la pio likidioko abwenga dumu million te dope abwenga agweli pege lu ngone pege agweli tengere to bati lukumina kwatare agweli ngona ilukumina kwatare agweli tengo ngune poloko angini pega neni ilukumini akwatauni luwi wongon alo sanga gola rikesi de shak na ra kopana rasi kesi luela pedope akeda atuto bet sabitini yare kwangen alo sanga gola rikesi angini dope ta nen lukum na kaisa kanyare million te dope kedi lukum na kwata ngon abongutu ikapunu lo abu ya pashi modon lo ena kengo abongutu yala mikite ka taunoi apugani no NRM etele kari papa Museveni ai tunu so de tungalu kwap ka chuti sa puseru idili tungai murono kini sa puseru konye maleja kaite deke na arai etosa medeke Yoweri Museveni ai ngara kini asoda puseru eja utenelo kwap le tionori na chogererar konye yala mano NRM oye gyare ngai siala mikini papa Yoweri Museveni kaguta abala be papa Yoweri Museveni kaguta idaraje deke ikarulu ipo yala masale muni soda ngoroto mochan yalama ilipi sojing ojar jari yalama akosa parisi chief tota beja sirarenge je deke yalama ikosi tekina kolo timu kere lo district kada lo tembu kedi yalama so noi anoi ngara kiso
alo muto ngora pada tamula alo muto ngurupu alo ora pada pigare grupu Bukedia district alo muto ngotawnu council alo Bukedia abunga pada dumuni pegei akalo na ngadumuni kapunu lo PDM iluku emilio te dopete bunga pada goli ipegei kanyare tomo grupu kaja sonka ditungi tomo na dope itungi kanyango no poto persa dumuni ikapu otomo pega alwa pedong abunga pada dumuni ipege wongono ngeseri kilo do dangoro ngesera uni ikotanya tabere tiangoro uriata do kilo ka gwelar Dodi kapunungu na gwela ongo. Do banga ataki na gwelu lichie ngese kapulani. Ilukumina kwata te gwela rido pipege. Apege nwe kia ona nguna uni agelto ngangini pege ilukumina kwata ta. Do ngunwe bongo to sango na gwelto ilukumina kesa kanyare. Kope kwana arada ngagwela riko pane kiloko ngunu. Doko kina sulukumina kaisa kanyitoma. Koloke dolti lukumina kwata kaisa kanyedo pepege. Size bere kopando do dara yataka ngapitike soni ngare na jini ngagolare ngepegara ilukumina kwata reche bore na soti bela kota ngata kine project lo de paneni agwal ni chiepege to ni kwana nera uni ploti le poaro sipegotoma do de kapuni de uno sunguna atake na ekale wala sumsi na chie to shome duwe wala kurda kopanda kura giari che kapuna to ato soma akurio kachapolo amalongo Museveni anaya una arerengu na ikapuna ngunu mama etikapunu no pidia munga peda agwalu ni pegelu ikapunu lu enakisongo kope kwa najula kanto mokale narai kopa na agwelo ngi pegelu do leti pegelare emilo likada kwata kanyichie bore lepere kwa na kindo ngichie aito sama no to mokale wala shoma no wala la koruda tapole pola nga yala maneja pugana ka president Yoweri Museveni esibora yala marongo
Abwenga duma kitono aneje tungalwe korto samugono ne tojo karita enarokas ajo kisike itiriane koda luche kwi erenge se muogo le jok umuogo no kere bete nga chapangesi rwana kanya pala kakindongo ngesi soma ngesa kerono kere nyame atapa idori joda igwela ri joda ngesi edaune kare dopet kodila pie yare alemuni dongo ngesi abwenga atyaka kesi agwelu na achie aipagisa na musirin achie iche sirigin abwenga agwelia muogon che sirigin abwenga atacha kitunga lenga rakinete nga koru kodi mongi dauni ngese kare do pete kodi la pie yaro sakete lemune tenge sei ai to som jauni nga chance la agwela ra muogon agwelenge agwelengo jula sibe na chepa kamina agwela ra na kaisara lu kanye puko amina adumu ni puko le dolte kaisare puka kaisa kanye uni ebete ngai tanyanyar akaso mai pagisa na chie musirin ai topolori eka project tojo kari tengo kese agweleng ichie school fees ichie inyakar bere ngatutu bet ena kitinge senga chowa tosoma itunga lu ito sakiro no akuru yala menga neje lu apolo kokosa geo no kwaputo neje ko si president ayu ni sonti di tunga lu kwapa ikiawu ni soda lemu no tomo bakoro sibere yala bar yala mengo noi masibari uni atosomenge muogo epuai anyamiang epuai agwelare epuai ebui na chikada na balabe munara ena kinonge sida beredis ajo kisina kore muogo erenge silo ikuruni jo rwani tipe osorja bika kino pulani koda boba musirinda unu ikorje muogo ngoni erai bobo ni bongo kinya kor kin borene poloi esiala mikitenge tunga ngunu kere nare ngara kisike sengale munotomo bakor otomo kaleka echora kitenga ngorono Teso be ekoto na muno kin akironu eya uni papa president aina kinoni kode tunga okolo district teteronda ngoro ipoloye papa ngoronu o district nesaya la mare ngonoi noi yala mengo noi nara napa bere ngwadegu
Kumi district local government is one of the districts that is implementing the parish development model approach, and this started in 2021-2022 financial year. This is now a third year. So far we have received a total of 14,994,827,260 shillings. This has been dispersed to 1,719 enterprise groups with a total of 22,854 members. So I think that's an achievement that we must thank the government for, the support that they have given to the very poor so that they're able to implement the dreams they have had for a long time. And we believe that as the next round comes, men are going to be accessed, and we expect things to stabilize. Of course, when there is food security at the household level, then we can talk about development.
Kumi district is found in the Teso sub-region, and it is one of the districts that have fully got its PDM releases for last financial year. As we talk now, Kumi district, in the Kumi district we have the municipality is also an entity, and the Kumi district is an entity. By both combined have received 16,479,436,000 and 945 million shillings. Since the inception of government programs, even if you trace back from colonialism, there is no government that had released such monies in line with transforming society economically other than what NRM has done. So for us, as a district, all this money have been disbursed to the beneficiaries within the district. As I talk now, the total number of people who have benefited from this money are 23,341. Our performance has been good, and I think to a certain extent, Kumi almost became a benchmarking district, because for us, even if the technicalities which were involved in disbursements of using systems had challenges, but in Kumi we mastered them and ensured we deliver this money in time. We bring our great gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Retired Yoweri Kaguta Tumuhaburwa Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, who is also the National Chairman of the National Research Movement, for really being with this heart of ensuring that for a country to develop, all people must be tapped into the money economy for us to all enjoy the fruits.
Jasengo kadi gurupun itomona adop na pedo si I medown America kin o akibui ikapunu na poto sa do moto imilio na kwatata kadi kanya rei isa poto sa kora sa akibui itunga nepetai akwatata kadi tomona re poto medaw to adopa memba da nesina obu medaw amere no bune so dom amere na kan obune so peda gelon konya pedo sa oro no bayare ay todolo amereni akanya reiber ejas ber neja amemba do pet de yala mengo apugani na o Uganda ay ngarakini so no kwapa kutunu so tomo bakor ni chana so akutu no kwap irere PDM tunga ni chanas mame kote tunga no barito yala maso no etunga no akibui e parsila kibui anoi medown o PDM
ajengo oitela la kibui eronya kibui so esakoka enyaritai akibui atuturi PDM sako so na dumnenge sakolo apotusage otu bela ifominga oni gurupun ifominga osi gurupun anur sadaile punu sirgini no PDM lu akawle ndaw na sai fominga oni gurupun obune parsi chief keda CDO kepoto kesi itolom kede sodo system iya taksinu cheda ngona ori ebe iti ngagwela kaituk teteri ngarakine tengo dado mununyo akile ngone po ata ituko ngona jene bingara ntengo do ngaren apere ngoda agwela rakile ngarakine tengo da tunsina kai okaleka ijula kine ngoda dum na ngai ijula kinole marase ngodi bakor eyala mikitengo Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ekosi president ayitu nsitu ngalo kwop ayaone PDM le uta ijula kini soda mam so ti wo mtibala ti so di dolo kado ketaiti na adum na merenu etiani konye de malengo la subani dari yower kaguta Museveni anwa en soda itu ni situ ngalo kwop ai julaki ni soda
alomuta ngakibwi atutur sabu county kumi district so yala mengano EPDM lobu apugano yao sabu nga meda unaje ngo chan ama peda rikitara da ete konyo bu EPDM yula ke ngana kina agwel na mere ina kany dumuto nga 1 million agwel na ka mere ina kany so awuri ata mere in ubi nga yula ke ora agwel na ete so bala sele de ona nesilo ora be nga ai sukwaru no ere bo awuri ata bobo esa shala mkiro nga pugan yana kwa wapugan e kapun mada to bichi atunga do dumuta yula kina toto mokalia esa shala mkiro nga pugan no Uganda apugan na president Yoweri Museveni so yala mkiro nga pa Museveni noi nara ya yula kisio ko to
I'm a born of Mkongoro, Town Council Oidede, Ward Oidede Cell. I have a privilege to say that when the government began the program of Parish Development Model, so I was elected to be a chairperson of the circle. Apodosa adu mutarengu na I launching Aikino around Tungalu Soditi, around the first beneficiaries of Kumi district. So every beneficiary was supposed to have got 1 million, and essentially they benefited 1 million. After receiving that money, we had 2 enterprises. That's Ginat growing and sheep rearing. Of which those ones who took the sheep rearing, they managed to utilize their money by buying 4 sheep, female sheep, 4 sheep, and then 1 ram. Apotayao takine ngonasota ibike no togo ilu apono limokini so aiduku. That's the same thing like those ones who went to Ginat growing. They had their land, or they had to hire land for growing Ginats. Out of the 107, we have 33 being women. And then we have 35 being the youth. And then we have 25 as elderly. Then men are 14. When you total that number, it gives you 107. And I need to thank the government so much. And this is not the first time for us to receive visitors here. I need even to thank my chief, my CDO, and all those ones who have participated with us, who are co-workers when we are receiving this assistance from the government.
Abu ngai jau sirigin. Ejangi sirigini lo sako lo omodolo konya buonga korike maido akoriko nga jauto nge million akorikino nge maida dumno mpuko ikanya ape adumo mpuko ikanya ape ipuko wangona buonga agwela angara kina ngari kadu semero osaleti puko iare opuko yangu ni ara buonga apache pukedo parto bete ai raikini atu bete ngara kini bere bongode nyame dia do kwa na ngesa misiri ni ngono are ngono na keda ya ngesa buonga raiki tiala mikito nga president yata kita kirong pongo na ngara kini so tetera koko eda uno buko asida
kono sirigi ngabwa nga agwela amerikiki agwela amerikiki na ngon kede alo kilo tedo pet opoto ori ata ai to amerikiki na tamanari kono abko na agwela bra akanyapi anwa nga dio semero di de ona bache kwa pani na ota nga peti bogo anwa ba to polo wikis ayala mkito nga pugan anwa keon eja hotel kale kana ko na pera nga to show midwe ka ta na pada mama dio tourist de alam kito achieve kosi anwa gba kin sa go ngai shana kin se pono lo episa amerikiki kede pono to so madi kapu no PDM de esian go ka PDM sako member la polon kosi chairman anwa ai to ai na kisa gogung kai to polote sa ai dara amerikiki na jok to nuka ko na salo are ja ne tikante kere ekirna ai ngitu miso kai na kin sa device na mukesa amerikiki no donc kwa na esian ko Museveni no de lipo bonga yata kubai ai jukunu kapuno na ngara kina bichia da saltos tetera akoko ya da no o de ya ne kere mambo bone kokoi yala man no anu soma apuga de yala ko Museveni no ne soma aneja so kapa itungalo Uganda kachuti ne odede sako pola yala manoi
yala mango na puga na Museveni ai jai kinango de emilioni ne sabu agbele nge maido ai re karuje kere bo ko pane karunoda ajango sako no ide iso long chingat okumida do kwana nui de na buange Teso mikoko nui de ne muogo de chengon no abuanga kori e karuje ese jasi akorte nga maide karuje abuanga adum puko etomon ese yala mkitora puga na Museveni otomon abuanga agbela uongo na Teso mikoko abuanga pachipuko yuni kwa pane ko ngedeo na ai raido pepuko iyare ibere nu pakange na toni kujunge na deo na bedo pe ne bet kwa na ngai rika kina kuru ebunga takipi esa yala mkitora ngapuga na Museveni amisiri nesina kere kede muogo la ngone la imoni do kana mamu ebeyi no gwala rete muogo era kana ngai inyam amamu etenge do kale yala mongono apuga na Museveni ingara kibere bicheda yala mongono Museveni ojari obusi.
It's a pleasure to interact with you this morning, and you're most welcome to Katakwi. Katakwi is an old district. It started in 1997. At first, it had 10 sub-counties and 1 town council, but at the moment, there are 16 sub-counties and 4 town councils with 3 counties. That is Ngariam, Wosu County, and Toroma, with a population of estimated population of 225,000 people as at 2023. PDM was launched in Katakwi district on Thursday, 22nd of June 2023 at Katakwi Boma Ground, Katakwi district by Her Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda. There were some inconsistencies and changes in the system that occurred, and we had challenges accessing our data in the system. So we opted to pay our beneficiaries at first using the offline system, the manual system. We paid about 50 beneficiaries. But in a short while, we discovered that there were really duplicate payments. So we agreed as a leadership that we are going to go the system way. So that a little bit took our time because we had to validate, collect data, validate the data, log in the data, and we took time to disburse the funds. And so as we talk today, Katakwi district has received 11,731,033,472 shillings. All that money has been disbursed to the district, and from what we have disbursed to date is about 11,600,100,000, and that gives us a disbursement rate of 98.8%. Our relationship with the bank has been so good. Initially, we had issues with our technology. Our parish chiefs didn't have laptops, neither the sub-counties. They were able to give us 20 laptops. They have also continued to train our beneficiaries on the financial literacy, although a lot is desired. From what we have disbursed, we are having success stories that are coming up every other day. And also in PDM, we are progressing slowly because as a district, it is an agro-pastoral community. And we have farmers that have gone in for livestock, mainly goats, poultry, and dairy. And then also we have those that have chosen to go for piggery, that's part of livestock. And then we have those that have gone into crops, where we have cassava being our lead enterprise, we have soya beans, we have the green grams, and we also have granules, because that is what does very well in the region.
Those are the enterprises people have gone for. So in these enterprises, they are doing well. You can get the success stories from the communities or the beneficiaries themselves from these circles and enterprises. So you get the success stories for us who have been going down, sharing with the communities. You see that there is now high demand. People have adopted, people have embraced the PDM program. We want to thank the bank. That's the Opportunity Bank. The bank provided support to the Katakwi District local government. This is the Opportunity Bank. They provided all the laptops. You can now see that the livelihood of now people is improving. You see someone having no sheep or cow, and from there where the government gives you 1 million, you're able to buy 5 or 6 sheep, and they are multiplying. So this is a very, very great achievement the NRM government has done to its citizens. Yeah, so we thank the government. This type of programs coming down to the communities without passing where and money gets maybe chopped from other entities, getting to the right person, and the person gets by his hand, is a very good testimony that the government of Uganda loves its citizens and really wants its citizens to change from that poverty status to a certain level, as we are driving at the middle income status. So I think we shall be able to achieve that through these programs and the others that the government has put in place. I thank you very much.
Apote jauh tu, kota dum mutis akan ada naik milioni, aku ada kada ikanyare. Sapolo kebe itu ngalu ipu apote medau tu. Alia kamerine kopa itela. Poto jauh no si grupun itu monare. Grupun angun nesi jarlo lo ne anyun ne grupe do petelo Amerike kin. Je grupu lo la le kiri didi. Oso de groupe le maido ipo kesi noi konya bari disu na perenga limu to mapakena ido ko pane jono kalelo ido sai to diare do petela le medawnan la Amerike kin lo bo pera gwe na dum ni sirigini ngune million te do pe so da gwe na mer na kanya hape e gwe la mer na kanya hape polo ka do da mer na to monare anesi eja kaiti o ma gerad peri alim ne koni kiror gwe nge medaw arenga to ala gwe meda okwap adumu tenge million te dope loda gwe nga gwe le amerina kanyape konya amerina nguna uri arosi boba ara utu boba kwarara utato monare aso kesi nu kere apolo kebe e yala mengondo ine yapuga no Uganda anwa na ni si oda jokisi onikote kwa tanu abuni kwa na oda aike unino otoma ajoksa na ina kenga pugani apolo ke basio manda ina edwe buna raune ajokan narai e to apugani si ora etungalu kwa popo na lo ikone so ngesa si ala mtora apugani no e ata ita apugani pora kirano ne ya isi ora etungalu kwa so e ko kuda epe ni ko pana nga ya kuno somero ngisi na pena ini didi ene si omi aga ngata na pena ne PDM ngesa ya wakiro no kere so ene se si ala mtora apugani no Uganda noi anwa itu ni si ora oponi alo ikoni kwa talo e lepetesio apugani e ata ite aga ngatana ikone ne ya etungalu kwa luba medu mutosi dai e lepetesio apugano du mutungu dai kwa edu munasio tetere pedota ikeuni kwa nilo sio sio dai ikeuni yala manoi ne ya president kosi kaguta Yoweri Museveni aso atia berende no akotanga limuni aisi alamena apugani.
So I want to thank President Museveni and this government. For sure, I think this is one of the best projects or government programs if compared with the past. There was a challenge by then before the government brought this money. People could plow and put down only one basin of nuts. Those ones of cassava, only one bag of cassava cuttings. But when this money came, people were plowing acres. And there is a big difference. That's why I want to thank President Museveni and this government. And I still call the government to add this parish's money so that we improve on and we move to another level. That's what I wanted to add what our chairman has been telling.
Ngone sa dopete na bwe medao. Oto mo grupu, osako,
le muogo mamu sote ni pedorite ni ti ai keun konyi mala ise deke anwa papa Museveni engo na renga berna senyi titai konye kwa na tomongo ni pe tinge ngodi kapunulu mamu teni ngaje ni be nye ba ke million konye ne tinge nge million lo asode nga girai kine muogo akori ngi muoge na dit ne mambera pero di dwa nyam idwe kanyare muogo are tenga ngoli karu konye mala inge deke anwa papa Museveni ayaw ne project lo e PDM le kew soda ngor ne mam sodi jara put ne mam sodi jara mapu konye kwa na sodi tungalu kwap ipeda usai medaw mala inge deke noi.
I got 1 million, so I planted a rice. I got 9 bags of rice. I sold some of them. I bought 2 sheep, then 1 cow. I have the balance of 3 bags. So it is there in my house. We are going to see those 3 bags, the left 3 bags. So I thank the government of Uganda, especially His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Museveni. PDM is going to give us a good change, as we have seen the sheep and the animal. I ask kindly the government to continue to raise, at least to raise us at least a certain level. So I thank the government. Thank you.
Neda patu se meda unata milioni na kota take di kanyare do tama bel tu parise ya si grupu ni kanyare tama luda nyali nyala e koriati che muogo ipisa ti cha merein ipisa ti cha kokoroi kede che boroda kwangin so patu sadum ti sirigum do palo keba atakana julanda totomo kali akose nedi nga tor ko na shapu gana yata ni so che kapun ida usa ta cha berim to yala maso no yo president Museveni keda tota vice alupo Jessica yala maso noi ala ko so to mo bakor Museveni ye Museveni ye Museveni ye yala ma papa Museveni isirigi lodu nga million yala kare opana gengo group le PDM abu itaja ko sogo itala la koro yala mengono emisiri na akori kesa isirigi ni ngesi na emwego lo akori tengolo ayewne nga job kolongo esek anyame nga dakai ayaye nga pakas isana ludari kachapia mana titunga yala ma papa Museveni okana idawa nga dumuna jokusiano yata kibobo so che kapun tetere so pedoro baba so ma wiche bore
I must appreciate the efforts of government, and particularly the initiative by His Excellency the President to push and create the parish development model, which is a turning point in the livelihoods of our people. Abim district got 7.8 billion. First money was on the district accounts, and that accumulated an interest of 5 million. So it became 7.5 million. So we have disbursed all the 7.8 million and also the 5 million interest accrued on the district accounts for PDM funds was also distributed to households. So we posted 100.05% performance. And I must thank the team that worked tirelessly hard, because that amount of interest could have been stolen or abused, but was declared, recycled into the same pool, and then distributed along with the disbursement of the parish revolving fund. So ABIM has success stories. Most of the households that have received the money have invested it according to the business plans for which money was disbursed. We have a few isolated cases, but as you go to the field, you identify households that have put the money to right use. Others are in piggery, others are in crop farming, particularly cassava growing, others are in cattle rearing, and these stories are scattered across the district. And as Chief Administrative Officer, I want to commend parish development model as an initiative of government which has changed, revolutionized, turned around the livelihoods of our people in just a short time, in 2 years. And the landscape will never be the same. Recently, through Office of the Prime Minister, we got iron sheets, and we're advising the beneficiaries of the iron sheets who are also the beneficiaries of PDM now to settle, have a permanent house, and then title the land where they are settled, and then have a permanent place of abode rather than being influenced by weather, changes in climate, rainfall patterns to look for pasture. They should settle, and then we have what we call micro-scale irrigation, which has been extended to these households. People will have to grow crops throughout the season, and the PDM will even get more energized and get focused, and we shall achieve our objective. So I thank the government that PDM in ABIM has succeeded. In Karamoja, at least we are one of the success districts in the region for having disbursed 100% with few cases of abuse or mismanagement. I thank you.
On issue of the campaigning of the program, actually I want to be sincere, the Honourable Member of Parliament, myself have witnessed it. One day when we were burying the mother of the focal point person in Yatunga, he talked it out clearly. Another day when I watch, when the Honourable Minister of Finance, Plan Economic Development had come on a function, he talked about it, telling people that no, this money here, it came late, now people have used the money, they can't pay it back. The minister stood up and said, no. He rejected. He also said, talk to the same at Kiru, at Barrio. So this is not a secret. The MP has been the campaigning program directly in the endorsement meetings in the barrios. Even somewhere he was recorded as a recording, which they recorded him. But we have advised him, please, what you are doing is wrong. The government's objective here is to increase on the household incomes of the 39% population. So by you the campaign, we are misleading people so that at the end of the day, they will remain poor and poorer, other than them graduating into other stages of the economic warfare in this country. And I think since then I've not heard him again saying it. We have continued to ensure on the issue of Wendy came here, but also I want also maybe on the hand blame the PDM Secretariat. PDM Secretariat, you are our eye at the national level. Now, if Wendy comes to ABIM without your consent, then of course when they come, for us to believe the PDM Secretariat has what? Has a consent. So when they come here, ABIM at times as a district, we might not have the authority to do what? To stop them, because they said they're working with the PDM Secretariat, they're working with the Ministry of Finance, and they came with the Post Bank, and this is a government bank. So I will also request the PDM Secretariat to liaise with the Ministry of Finance and streamline this. If to stop it. Recovery. After 2 years, we expect recovery. I would also employ the Secretariat that we should work out mechanism of recovery. Should be someone fail to pay back the money, what should we do? And how should we do it? How should we manage? How shall we enforce? What are the bases? What are the clauses in the MOU should someone fail? So that we prepare it early enough, we keep telling the people, when that time comes, people are aware of what will take course in case you fail to do what? To pay back the what? The money. We are grateful by the team led by Honorable Ayepa, our own, for to carry out the documentary of success stories in ABIM district. ABIM is one of the Karamoja. We have done very well, have given all the money, 7.8 billion shillings to the community, utilizing it. The DCO focal point person has identified success stories. He will take you to look at them. We appreciate your coming. and your guidance to us. The meeting has been good. Cow, thank you for hosting us. With all that, I declare this meeting adjourned.
I received 117 million for 117 beneficiaries, and my people received this money and was put in a plan. And for some of them that we use this money for agriculture. And I want to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, Museveni, for giving us the money, and is a person who is willing to kick poverty out of people. And we know that we shall be able to kick poverty in Uganda. We thank him, and even we want more money to come because some of the people have not benefited from PDM. Some of them have benefited. So we want the government of Uganda also to add us money such that the people who have not got money will also have that access of receiving money such that we kick poverty. We thank the government of Uganda.
Ana poyo tutwal kita chiling no donyo kere level ame wa mechalo karni. Gata chela no chiling mere chodo tiyo joke no puro gini poti na bobo farms memogo. Joke na no tiyo bero kasab agin amaido. Enta maido chichingo bino babala no keto gino nuo moro na no tiyo kere. Omi apoyo tutwal gamente me karene. Ame ana bero chairman me group noni. Ana poyo tutwal donyo un kire meroto wa kum mogo piena akore grace obino pido mogo mere duokado noni opido na ber mogo donyo na ber ichani tia planning me chado mogo donda.
So out of 1 million I had to put it in a good plan. So after that, I had to hire the garden, 3 acres. So this is the cassava which I planted from there up to down that side. So the breakdown of the utilization of the money, I used the 300,000 for hiring the garden, the piece of land, the 3 acres. Then I used 200,000 for clearing the garden and digging because I called this VSLA groups come and assist me. Then I used again 200,000 for planting. Then I used 100,000 for cassava stems. Then the other 150 was for weeding. So all these activities was done by the VSLA because me myself alone I could not manage it. So I want to thank the government of Uganda so much for supporting us. When my cassava is maturing, I'm expecting a minimum of 3 million. And when I get that money, I want to buy my own piece of land. I don't want again to hire. And I also want to sleep in a mabati house. I want to thank the government of Uganda, the commercial officers, all the visitors who have come from Kampala.
Agwata Wood, Tia Beam Town Council, Utike the enterprise groups, Onyone groups apapat, Aramogena Beach. E mwa hawuru poti, Agwata Wood, no chente gaut gamenta aramu million miachel kia para biro akobo lokechi lenga nongo amit nya po atek tutwal government pe program me PDM ageno keloni imo hawuro ni Agwata Paris nyona Agwata Ward no chilling ki board government million miachel ka para biro akana ko bedi chilling obinu le tano noke eto yum ni chilling non poladano receiving nyono nongo chia okero gene tij na papat iko million miachel ka para bira me nongoni e mi board members miachel ke members miachel ka para apara biro I board different nyoni enterprise groups ametieni ya yum ni dano yunge nu chilinge polaji peo maramara kana ko beli chilingo bino le late eto e yele tek meneno ni etimo gimore kom chilinge joke no kero chiling ilo kompur apore anan bero dana chela yama kero chiling ni ilo kompur million miachel la million achel ama nongo ana tika waka ya yoma ber ni yunga keripu anungu profit me 200%. So nguru ni chilling ana kero million achela investing ana do ke million ario ama buru profit ana nongo different from the capital. Nemo
miro chwalo poch kono board gamete me konyo wa kere chene ma miyo wa PDM kono miro konyo kono ngara chiel gi kin jona miyo gi benefit beneficiary ka chiel kin bera War Florence no ko jibo pigari pam medo tia be era jigiro no tie jo piro abi miro duoko poch board gamente ne ko medo no cheno ka no
meda be dok romo konyo dok lok ko lok lok mo romo be pi kar na ni tamani gina romo ko na duong kanyo da duong pe poyo
Damo milion achiel e PDM. Ng'onana no kichieleng' welo ke puno. Una dek chiel achiel awelo elimia achiel piero abich elimia achiel piero abich. Eka ode ni ne agero ne awelo jamni me awela mane elimia are piero abiro naka ki ochumare ni gini tut. Naka kikeo elimia are awelo ki chiemme. Awela ki niu kona kucha. Ting awela lipare are yo. No ko ba ko chiling ope to katedo kongo no akelegi. Ito ko chate to kongo na no chiling ope no ting. Na koyo gamente me kemia chiling. Aka yen me awela chabita dua achiel etuchogi no elipade kade picha achiel chiling nana tiyo kede me welo yeni elimia elipiera adek wi abishia e poni adek aka to dip mira me kirogi awela naka ton diwoma awela chiling to do tumo me miyo me welo chiemi poyo gamente kotiye gini kiteko moy ko konya me pidhogi pien chiem do tumo ko chiling to pe me welo chiem ana pon
abina ga milion achiel iko milion achiel ene na cha puru keru chiel na nie iko puru chiel na ni iko milion achiel ni awilo kor ko me alimia dek cha kwanye chiling alimia ngweno kene acha mi jo cha ko keringo cha ko yobo por ko disu bera leng mario da hamiyo ko bino yobo ko abe cheda cha ko bino cha ko do choy ada choni chiling o kena ruonyo mengo me bero do ameti e pieno chiele ka ba do ba bera be aya ba mana do cha chekiton amiyo jo kene bino me koro kan ana cholo giton me bino bero neno kita uchiele tie chekere ikomeni uchiele ni ana purni ana awe ho cheno keno dong chiling alimia chiel me konyo in case do duo kana kena potia ana titi mo kena pa baro timera ber teki do bino mi do hakel jongo o bino do gi do ko me bedale aye kan ba buor kane uchiele kila chiel ti aliba ngwen kila chiel iyo chiel nani wori kan na hakushani no peperni kana nuwa kan chiel cha piera rio agero ni ko milion chiel ya ram bero kene milion ade ko kene nyo milion rio nushu no profit to kene mengo milion achiel ginor e ke ko chiel en kana kwanya bai chane aramu kwanya pako atekel de bichate ja bim kan aliba ngwen kila chiel no to pot profit rama e ke ko ni amir poyo gamente chalo yo weri Museveni make le program me PDM idia buo chalo Karamoja wani chincha nwengeni uchele baramu nya hyper igini area wakan yo baramu che eto ichani wan fikere skills na knowledge ni uchele wan ro kwanya beda otelo nyi dia buor kan ora ulo nyi na hajome tungcha teki waro bero kere ngecha wano tie kere ni omi wano tie gonya otikere kuchi kin ko ikompowa wan puro mede poyo Museveni ukobe ni eno mede kere ngo ore wa chiling pen yo pola metia me puro missing apero ga mchene polata do mi dingo o mede kere mede chiling e chiling ngo oram jo kene cha ka wana tu lony jo heto no mir ngo income generating activities mir mede to chingi mede wandu ngo po be kwacha diyo po be bero mato ko amata ta pien ni ngiro ka gi atiepe iberu stranded me bero la yo bero kwach bai chani ana pe cha me o kwai ngata pien atikere chiling ado por kan mo aramu tera tine school aramu timo jema pala papa me wan pro mede kere poyo yo weri kaguta Museveni me mede nyim kere kelo chiling mo hakere mo ha apoyo matek.
In a special way, I want to thank the PDM Secretariat for coming to the district of Napak, which is in South Karamoja region, to do backstopping and also monitoring activities of PDM. As a district, we have received the 6.4 billion under PDM, and we have disbursed 100% of the 6.4 billion to 6,440 beneficiaries, of which women who have benefited from PDM are 1,856, men 1,266, the youth 2,242, the elderly 756, and persons with disability 320. All these 6,440 are those that are outside the money economy region is the 39%. So we want to thank government of Uganda for being a brainchild for PDM. A number of enterprises have been chosen, and these enterprises range from produce buying and selling, poultry, bull fattening, piggery, and many others. As the district core team, we have 7 members. We normally sit on a monthly basis to discuss the strategic focus of how to implement the PDM with the support from senior management team. We have 59 parishes that benefit from PDM. Out of the 59, we have a challenge with the 2 parishes, especially in Napak Town Council, that have not been gazetted. So it means that we have 2 parishes that have not received the funding under PDM. We want to call upon the government to support us so that the other additional 2 parishes under Napak Town Council is also supported to ensure they receive PDM. So those are my comments, but in a special way, I want to thank government for their strategic focus to ensure that we use the parish as a planning base to improve their livelihood and transform this country. I want to thank you.
Teso has got 13 enterprises that deal in different items, whatever they need to produce. That to say others are based on growing crops that can be sold. For example, green gram, you can have others have simsim, others have sunflower that they produce and sell. That is what they have in their enterprises. Recently, when the program of PDM was introduced, people applied. So far, 247 applied, and the money which was sent was meant for 113 people, applicants. All 113 got the money, got their loans. In that, some of the effects of that affected the loan. Last year was a dry spell period, and what people had planted in order to produce and sell and survive was got withered up with the sun. And of course, we registered a very big loss. But however, some beneficiaries went on ahead. For example, this mama bought a cow. She will tell you how much she spent to buy a cow. During our month, we found this cow was pregnant, and some 3 months ago, it gave birth, which means she has already got 2 cows. That's one of the successful stories. In all, I would like to thank the government of the Republic of Uganda, its leadership of President Museveni, and wise leadership of President Museveni, for seeing far to the level of a village, to the level of a parish, so that even a man, even a old woman, can have something to survive at the end of the day.
Angari mangane angani kare abu gela atengena tokana awuria atengena gini angati tokana awuri ejeta yokonin kana bo aneni alakara no woi ekapolo ngara na yong alo guri ngolo olo biyo yawana kiyakuna akiyakuni kun kiyaka yewuni so ada kere kana ba alakara no woi misebenen kun alakara no ya tamarbe inkari majonga da to nyuta alo buku kes dikyaw tunyo akete kes kyaw tu diama kala karayo noi kana bane ni ala karano ya agitogogo ngakwa podadang tugo ngakwa podadang anguna kun pape akapolon yongom seben ala karano anguna kaya kapolon yoko yor kaguta anguna ka ngarak ni bewa nyedelinga ngula bungi dike korake bewa so nyedi kwana ekede lo pelo kane jakai bewa logo so kotere ag ngaragin te village kotere ngaberu kangude kalkilo ko de pote agi gelanege so ngedeli ngakire ula bongo riam abo tiagito gelu ngakine ngare awreta kona ngude ngare so atiagiti ngi cheda bala ni limia kru kotere oremio na bongalu kotere ke tauner na bom nyomolu pelu kotere to gelana rai kotere pedori ag ngaragin nyo ag ngaragin nyokotunga so nyedi no ikila kare ni kaka polu Museveni atamarebe hani ki atagi bingi bodula kornun e pedorte tar ni deni ajongo to yalo aludi akaro dong borong la ngetonga nare ko kadanga ka ko tumbe brain mamu je kan chego ne yel nya ka do kariya ke atarite ka gamat so ka pe nyuno ndakebu so ke atagi ndang akro praka lopu ko to korna kro ngudu dong to dang to riamu no tungulu dang kotere ko taria koro aremu danga japage daunro lakaranoi iterenya kapolon yori kaguta Museveni ya kibo inkaru kankaru alakara
so pana bagi yauna nga PDM ngara gnere ko gera mu churu ko ko groupe lo ka sako to Town Council detek sako so pana yauna nga ngulu alo PDM alo groupe ko da ngole bo ko ka pe ki pedori era ka kro awule Michael so pana yauna ko nga so ayama da bo gelo ngam mu ka ko na ngulani awuni o gela ani mo na bo mi no mo nche to ko na de yaga nche kan kare nu mo na bo gela ba ni mo ke de de mo nche chwe mi na bo gelu nche so de riyo ba ko na ko na lo de ngan mo ba ga ma ni PDM so apoto ngara ke ba ni PDM e jok angona ka korana ngona yena ko so mujur de ko na wa dio jari mo dio bare ni ngara ngal to man ko kala so bare ta dio bu kana Museveni ngi bare ngi
Issues of PDM are well versed because I've been directly involved in the PDM affairs. We have 37 parishes in Moroto as a district. We have 6 sub-counties and 1 town council, so 7 local governments. PDM performance. As far as PDM is concerned, as Moroto, we have moved on so steadily. At the moment, we have released the money to the tune of 99.63%. The amount of money that we received, or that was put on our account, 4,197,437,354 shillings. What has been dispersed, what has been given out is 4,182 million total disbursed. The balance of funds in circles is only 15,437,354. So that's the money which has not yet received. Dispersed, but anytime when we sort out some technicalities, it is going. So it's just money for 15 beneficiaries anyway. So it's only 15 beneficiaries who have not received their money. Number of beneficiaries paid is 4,182. One, I want to thank the government for coming up with this. It was timely. At least our communities are appreciating. At least our communities are benefiting. At least our communities are progressing. There's progress, especially those who are serious. They are progressing very well. We have rural parishes that have embarked on growing vegetables. They are doing very well. We also have the urban communities that have gone in for piggery. They are also doing very well. We hope after 1 year, these beneficiaries will progress. So we want to thank government for that. I only encourage community to put these funds in proper use, to make these funds profitable. You get 1 million today, let it multiply. Let it have a multiplier effect. Not getting 1 million, then after 1 year, it is still 1 million. No.
Financial year 2020 to 2023, we managed to receive 100 million, and out of this 100 million, we gave out to 100 households as the beneficiaries. I'm also a member from an enterprise of honey, senior quotas honey production and sellers, and with me here, we also have some members who have also been part of the beneficiaries, and they are going to share with you their life experience on how PDM has changed their lives as an household to the mid-income generating activity. I also want to thank the President so much with his cabinet for the effort that they have put to see that the households who are also not part of the business community should also stand to see that they take position to support their families. Thank you so much, the President.
Ala to mang membang to manang mo na kan kauna pon turam na ngilinga apan za ki boy kinete to tukuno itamarai o je kiza ki gela wani rama mo danga molija apan za to gel na rao ki ngalu apon za to riamu nai apan za to gel na danga molija ki wa kenai ni apon ki wa kenai bataneni Pot na bong ko la ki ke ako ya ndar ngamonja. But upon that giving up. Ki continue ngara that ke ko group to gel na zo awota na wo ngirkan ning ato moni uni anguni. Upon that gel ngirkan ngato moni arangkan. To riam na dang amiloni ngawuni angami angkan kare angato moni kan. Alo to mana yin zelinga lugu. Upon that ki wa kana gel na ni borong lu ki ngara kinta da ko tara le anao. To gel na zang drama e pay drum. To gel na zang jirkanin in container ilu ni baketa ali yetene liere ao. Anto kana ko na kibone jakara zang balance tel pelu lang jirkanin lu kao. Kite wa za kra ta maritia PDM ma jokitia pukana alakan kare jok ki ngara kente duwa no we ngaber. Iki ngara kente duwa kai ki ngara kente duwa lo taman ko de danga kito dio ma danga patana kiar ni ara no we kala kara no we.
I'm happy that one of my members in the group benefited with the 1 million shilling from PDM, that is government money, and we want to appreciate the government of Uganda, particularly the President of Uganda, President Yoweri Museveni, for giving us this initiative and supporting us with this money. This money has helped us so much that one of my members, who is even disabled, has been able to buy 5 pigs, and out of the 5 pigs, the pigs have multiplied. They are now 41, and she has been able to sell some of them and take the children to school. Part of the money she has been using for buying food, and we are so much happy because this is going to help us as a community here, and we will grow well.
I got 1 million. Me and my brother, we combine as a group. We managed to buy 5 piglets and make a house of piglets. And even from there, I managed even to raise my life as a disability person. I managed to take my children to school. I managed to feed my children and everything. And I thank the government of Uganda so much. And I thank Yoweri Museveni so much for not leaving disabilities behind. I have now like 14 piglets out of 5 piglets. In total, I have 41. At the first we had bought with my brother 5 piglets out of the 2 million we got from PDM. But now we have like 41 piglets. I thank the government of Uganda so much. Like me, a disabled person, I was behind. But now at least I'm also a person who's respected because I can manage also to elevate my neighbor. By then I was not able of everything. I take my children to school. Some of them I'm going to sell when they are young, and some I'm going to sell when they are already grown. At least they can also entertain me to make something.
I received 1 million chalua buaru kwa ngidelingangu. Wa PDM abu spend nga dati 1 million wa pone akainakin. Abu gelia as sprinkler 200. Then ugelia na ina bezi meat lwa tapinga wane akipi. Ke lever ke joint. Ulu dongete abu ya kine saving. Kagel na nkinyamo gawane pakatokana. Ani ngoni ulu apa tolamut abu ulu ke aruchwa na ba ke atakene ngaichia sprinkler. Aponi dangi ekitunguru logo erokone gialara. Karoti la ponto gialara logo 60,000. Den ebo ola yama ponto rutore tola mwere date. Den luche ngul kechilu agenere ngoni kinyamo luche arutoriani to gialara nya le tatai. Aponi kita ngolo turtono ragialnar tadaunto. E benefit le arko anta ka family. Elemune robo ikwen kwane ekitunguru. Elemune ape kuyen. Tolem na ni ape green pepper de ape bodang. Alos kumada tarlo tingo lo bomea okra. Ara cha drogino. Ikoni rutoria dia. Ye robo cha rutoria dia. Ke rutor kare apolota ape. Igel ni ake moj. Gel na zabuni aiche buk angale udang. Den na ngi delinga nguluche. Due yana vaduki luke fain. Kangulu ngona rutono reng dia. Iya kada tama kena bali. Kau ni ata kena rangas sprinkler no arau nata ngauni. Korea anyu te bito gial tu ngaprai. Ngadi nabo. Kua kena kau nanti ngana tarta ngas sprinkler ne geng ngauni. Ani iya pe lo waye to iya pe ne. Kira rape nabo mini amaga. So ane iya kare jointe ne pe ne api ane. Tapi ngaunta ane. Aranya ngoni aroka ngadirori imembai kang. So then eta la karti roboja, eta la karti ango abukan roba 7
ka chari wang tang na pe abu ke supporting adona ni are pa yini o de pitolo yare tale ke saving tala inyo tara ki jarang de linga ana bank PDM kacha Museven morkin ne tala karta.
As a district, we received 3.5 billion, and the 3.5 billion were disbursed to all the 35 parishes that we have in the district, and the 35 parishes are cut across in the 9 lower local governments that we have, and we've disbursed 100% of the funds that we received to all the 35 parishes. Of course, as Nakaperepirit, there are main enterprises that the people have prioritized: piggery, sorghum, animal rearing, and of course buying and selling of produce. And I know people really prioritize animal rearing, but because of the surge at that time in the insecurity, I think there was low prioritization for that. All in all, these are the main enterprises that the people of Nakaperepirit have zeroed on. We would like to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda for the initiative that he has put to uplift the welfare of the people that we are meant to serve. And time and again is really speaking about shifting people who are in the subsistence economy into the money economy. And so initiatives like this are really meant to make sure that people have income. They have, first of all, something to produce, both for home and then that they can sell, so that they are able to have money that they can use to improve their livelihoods. We'd like to thank the Secretariat for the support in ensuring that we do things well, and also the Mother Ministry, of course, that houses the PDM Secretariat, for giving the support, technical guidance regularly to ensure that we provide the service to the people that we're meant to serve. So I want to thank the team that has come to document the success stories regarding PDM. I want to thank.
I'm happy to have the visitors from the Secretariat of the PDM. In Nakaperepirit, we have 35 parishes and 9 sub-counties. The amount of money received per PDM circle, it is 100 million in each parish. And we thank the NRM government, with leadership, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who has helped this country in the social economic transformation of this country, to make sure that each person is able to be in the money economy. Every 5 years, the NRM government gives citizens assurance on what they are going to do for 5 years when they are elected in power. And Museveni, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has done it as expected, as promised the wananchi of this country. And I want the country to embrace whatever promise the government gives and it delivers. I thank you for visiting Nakaperepirit, and I wish you to come back, and you will find these beneficiaries and the wananchi are really in the money economy. Thank you very much.
Ya tala karita no wo ya pukwan na galo to manguna bukiti ya to mana kiyarakan ani arai aloto mangye delinga ngulu aponi za to riam na aloto man ko di grupo aponi zwa ya una nge delinga ngulu kisti ya zwa loroti ni ngulu alala ape mono abga ya nge delinga lugu ata kware kaman kwar ake muju dang na boria mabwa ngogela kingara kenan kadwe abga ngoria mungu nang atomun kan kape ogela ngape wai watashan kadai ani to kana ngi shedelinga bu nga daya pewe kesh kona ngi delinga ngula pe dore abiya na kitare ka man kwarnege ka du panare che mototo idiza odada kwan Karamoja nga kitare nyuni akitare ngi mototo in e pe dore akidingara kina ka kiyar ke akal to kana ala kale akwadi e mam nyoro ko za nga bere boko be kile ngi warti bore dada aberu da ya kauno tori apaki ngi ne pe dore tori akwaru ni bore ngi ne pe dore akidingara kina ke akal toko naro nyero ko boko ya e betolo to bugish o me mototo itubuni ro ya pe tagete mototo ya to gela gelu ya uto gelu yo eskwari gela gi yon ko nde achumbi etala karita no ya pukani na Museveni amuna ria kai kidi ni ara idikini paka paking ne dolio to pochuno ani to kona dang ye kidi nya pochun to e che ye to ma boy ngedi ko ngina na ipana ria muni angi sai lo ngun ani ale manga poche kidi wi ka lo sai lo lugu ngi sai lo lugu ani wi akini anga kidi ayene ngune ngi to mana nyare angolo sai lo ani morikini yo dada lo to mang sai lo nyare lo marte ngi gune anga to muni are angomon arai bore nai akiyar ni ara ke mujung ne min lo sai lo logo mam nyamna na tarika nangan karu ato muni are iriam ni ya kidi logo ereg e mame kurutu ngole lo marito ma anguna ngedele nga PDM ngedele nga kona kidi ngara kidi do angu e yungo kini ngi kilo ko kanga berara tangi pe so kitala kartu da apukana kitala kartu Museveni no way boko ngedi longo leaf
abua yang uriam ngedele nga a pay million alo to ma pay million e khatis agel mi anga kidi e kidi e maide e maret a khatis ak sok ngalo saylo ikalu eren ka so elo inkan agela na riayon ka gwa kini to ma e taye ogeli abu a million ngine katala kayo ko tere ngidili ngangulu agela na riayon kidi e maret e maide angidili ngangulu PDM angulu ria muni ayon a pay million kira apoto ngidili ngangulu kangara kiri ayon ala kara Museveni apote kangara kiri ayon ngikadu ya dezio meta ngidili ngalu paylu ani agela ria ngaka kimujina waya ka ko kulo school to zio me ka ko ku ngisa ilo ikang erainkan nyede idare ta kimuja jok ebuni akimuji dongi ekitetiana mamu ngipiri ani rikakin obuko oya ogiala ni moina bo ogial mulishe de wak wala muna ka de taye e khati ci ngolo ngole ti ya ngala to ma a million na bu Museveni o koy na kayon e tala karite Museveni no woina ra gwe ka ngara kire angere ngunu no woi e pesa ilo mi kuni ang tomon e pesa ilo mi kuni ang ngolo che da ng tomon ngolo che ng kan ka pe yang lo meten nguni ngi praile lo meten nguni ya nguni ala khara na ya Museveni nguna bu yokitia na kijara ko dai no zo a million ikitala karta yo no way apoto ki ngara kede do wa ngi ketta ka no way nyedi kwa nada to kwa na in pebren nyedi taite edupi odwa itawo islachi nga manat rangi ni ngalu pe stia odwa lu pe lu abu PDM ke nakwa kila khara no way kitala kartie